Check it out now. Y'all ready to see 6ix9ine, man? Everybody who ready to see 6ix9ine, say A in the comment section, man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 weeks till y'all niggas gonna get to see 6ix9ine. Trust me, 2 weeks. Now, let me explain. Now, in 2 weeks, 6ix9ine got to show up in court, and he's gonna have to earn that plea deal. He got to start singing and squealing like a bird. Now, here's the silver lining. The people who he got to tell on, they kidnapped him. Or at least that's what the cops say. Now, here's the thing. The guys who kidnapped him, they don't want to plead guilty. They're saying, what the fuck? If we all are on this like RICO charge, and in this one situation we supposedly did something to this guy, and he's cooperating, let's not take a fucking plea because we're going to go to jail to go for a long time. We're going to go to trial. Now, the trial starts in 2 weeks, and they're now pretty much revealing their hands a bit to kind of tell us what defense they're going to go with. You know what defense these two geniuses are going to go with? They're going to say, hey, y'all know 6ix9ine been like the prankster of the year when he was in hip-hop, right? He was always doing a lot of stuff that sometimes was fake, right? Nigga, he faked this kidnapping shit too. We ain't kidnapped that bitch, nigga. That's their whole defense, okay? They want to say 6ix9ine was never kidnapped and 6ix9ine faked it because he had an album and a song coming out. Now, they even point out that in a couple days after the kidnapping where 6ix9ine was allegedly beaten brutally, okay? He got a classic case of the lumps, okay? Basically, they're saying he was posting videos on Instagram that didn't show bruises. How the fuck you get your ass beat 2 days before, you light-skinned, and then 2 days later, we don't see no more bruises? So they're saying that shit was fake, okay? Now, clearly, it can't be fake because of a couple things. The prosecutor ain't dropping the charges. They're trying to get these charges to drop before he gets to trial. They're not dropping the charges, okay? Secondly, here's the thing. By the way, the defense says this is going to work in their favor. Y'all know the car that they drove to go kidnap 6ix9ine in was bugged by the cops already? What the fuck? Now, this is how good the FBI is. The FBI had the cars that the kidnappers drove bugged, so they got audio recording of what was said in the car before they got there, while 6ix9ine was in the car with them, and even afterwards. Now, according to the defense, they're saying, oh, it's going to work in their favor because it's going to show that 6ix9ine planned all of this. But the prosecutor clearly is saying, nigga, no, that's our evidence. We about to use it to show that y'all really kidnapped them. Again, we'll see in about 2 weeks, but their whole thing is that they ain't do it. 6ix9ine faked it. And honestly, if that's the way they're going to like decide their fate and leave years, actually decades, that they could be spending in jail relying on, I don't know. It's just getting crazy. Anyway, we will see in 2 weeks. The case should go by really quickly from what I'm hearing. But after that, we'll see the sentencing. And by the way, that might not happen in September. That might happen towards the end of the year or even January. And once sentencing is handed down, we'll figure out how much time 6ix9ine is going to spend. He's going to get about a year of time served credit. And his lawyers are pushing for him to get a year, which means time served, which means he would get out. We'll see what happens. Also, we'll see what happens to the kidnappers, okay? They claim they ain't kidnapped a motherfucking soul. They said 6ix9ine set this whole shit up for promo. What y'all think? Get in the comments. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We're Akademiks. I'm out.